Banks, you're recognized.
President Schill, have you had any conversations over the last year about leaving the Big Ten Conference?
No. Leaving the Big Ten Conference?
No consideration, no,
we're proud to be in the Big Ten Conference. We're proud of our football team, and we're proud of being a charter member of the Big Ten.
Fully committed to remaining in the Big Ten Conference.
We are fully committed to remaining in the Big Ten Conference.
Last year, you fired the popular football coach, Coach Fitzgerald, after allegations of hazing in the locker room. You hired a law firm. You spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to do that. That law firm came back with a recommendation to give a 2-week suspension of the football coach because there was no credible evidence that he was aware at all of the harassment or the hazing allegations in the locker room. You issued that 2-week suspension, correct?
I feel like this is a matter, as you know, former Coach Fitz is suing us, and you're asking for facts, and your premise is inaccurate, but don't
accuse me of that. That's
it's
outrageous.
Wrong,
because let me get to my point.
Okay.
Because I think your performance here has been very embarrassing to your school. You after 72 hours, you gave him a 2-week suspension, and then you received a lot of backlash from the left-wing mob, including a letter from 6 professors who attacked you and said that wasn't good enough. By the way, 3 of those professors were also, they also attacked you later for creating the Committee on Anti-Semitism and Hate, and you responded to that left-wing backlash as well. So then you fired the popular football coach 72 hours later after you originally gave him a 2-week suspension. Here's what's relevant, Mr. President. You said that the decision to originally suspend Coach Fitzpatrick was mine and mine alone, as is the decision to part ways with him. So it was your decision alone. Let me ask you about Stephen Thrasher, who's one of the goons in the photo behind me. He's a professor of journalism at Northwestern. He and several of your faculty members locked arms. They scuffled with police officers, blocked the police officers on your campus from doing their job. Do they continue to teach students at Northwestern University after this embarrassing incident?
So I will not comment on individual faculty members
President,
nor on matters.
Is it your decision and your decision alone to allow those professors to continue to teach students on your campus?
We believe in due process at Northwestern University.
You believe in due process except for the decision that you made about Coach Fitzgerald?
We followed the contract.
Have your cake and eat it too.
We had an investigation, but I'm not going to go on and on about that.
Is it okay for faculty members at Northwestern University to scuffle with police officers, to lock arms and prevent police officers from doing their job? You said in your opening statements that this encampment was responsible for anti-Semitic behavior that made Jewish students feel unsafe to go to class. Is it okay for faculty members? Do they get away with that at Northwestern University?
I am not going to comment on ongoing investigations and faculty personnel matters. There is a rule at the university that is confidential.
That those faculty members would continue to have a job. Thrasher, by the way, is something of a professional prognosticator. In fact, he went to Columbia University to participate in their encampment, and you pay his bills. You're responsible for Stephen Thrasher's activities, which is really, really crazy. Let me ask you this. Are the Houthis and is Hamas a terrorist organization?
Everything I know suggested that Hamas is a terrorist organization.
Is it okay for professors or faculty members at Northwestern University to praise Hamas or the Houthis? Hamas, by the way, responsible for the attacks on October 7 that killed over 1,000 Jews and Israelis on a very terrible, dark day in Israel. Is it okay for your faculty members to praise Hamas and the Houthis?
And are you saying okay, meaning is it something that I would do, or are you saying okay?
Do you allow your professors and your faculty members to do that?
Our professors and our faculty members have all of the rights of free speech.
I'd like to submit these statements for the record, Madam Chair, of faculty members at Northwestern who have praised Hamas and the Houthis. And by the way, is it okay for faculty members, teachers to tell their students to go to the encampments or coerce them, push them toward that type of political behavior, to go participate and lock arms with the encampments and maybe tie their grades to that, or make them feel like that's something that they should participate with?
May I answer, Chair?
You may answer.
Thank you. Our faculty members, no one at our school may engage in discriminatory, harassing, or intimidating behavior.
Madam Chair, I want to submit this for the record as well, these comments. $4 billion have gone to your university. We shouldn't give you another taxpayer dollar for the joke that your university has become under your leadership.
Your time has expired. Without objection,